Shameless promotion. Check it out. 2020 times. Just look, I got a bib on. My people sent me a screen printed bag. But yeah, 2020 Tantra. Check it out. You know what I mean? Arba Vegan on Amazon. So concepts, desires, and judgments. They are all departures from the Tao. They're all departures from oneness. To have a concept, a desire, or a judgment is to create separation within yourself. To conceive of something is to, again, separate yourself from the source. The creator or the source creator does not have to leave its signature in the corner of the horizon, because that which is creating is no different from that which is created. There's no separation. So how could you desire anything if everything is you? How could you judge anything if anything is anything but you? So there's no extension. There is no separation. It's all an extension of your own will. So anytime that you have any judgment or any concept or any desire, you are departing from the Tao. Anytime you say this isn't enough or I want this, my bad, I'm doing a video. Yeah. So because if you look at the word in general, want means to lack. So if you say you want something, you lack something. It's that simple. So every time that you've created a desire or a concept or a judgment, you create the sense of something being against you. If you judge something, then it has to be against you for you to judge it. If you have a desire, then it has to be separate from you for you to chase it. If you have a concept of something and you're defining it, then you're separate from that which is doing the defining, or the definition is separate from the definer, however you want to look at it. So that's just the simpleness, really. The simplicity, the compassion, and the patience. Those are your three greatest tools. And your three greatest tools of destruction would be concepts, desires, and judgments. So that's your yin and yang there, or yin and yang. So let's talk about emotional insulation. Again, like I said before, the distance that you are from a full breath is the distance that you are from oneness, or the distance from infinity, from your true state of being, from the Tao. So that's your emotional insulation. Again, water is emotion in physical form. So you're eating, then you're eating emotionally, out of emotional triggers. Then you drink water to process that emotion. To process that food. So you retain more water, which means you retain more emotion. So more earth means more water. So more emotional eating means more emotion in general, because you need water to clean yourself of the earth, to balance out the earth. So, and if you're not breathing, then you're not getting your air and your fire, because you get both from breathing. You're not getting that, then you're not going to be able to process things properly anyway, and then you'll just stay dense. So you have so much emotional insulation, so much water on your belly and earth on your belly, that you can't fully expand the diaphragm, and then you can't fully breathe, and then you can't fully experience thoughts or emotions, or you're in life in general. You don't feel, and nothing is full, nothing's complete, everything is fragmented and separated, and that's just the insulation, though. That's for you to stay in an identity. So you create the identity, and then it takes physical form, and it's like a layer over top of your natural layer of how you would look. You look at people all the time. You look at people all the time, and you see that if they had lost weight, you could see their true face, their true features, their jawbone and cheekbones. So every persona they have might as well be like a physical layer over top that is, it has to be physically perpetuated, so they have to fuel it with physical foods, and that's why people have physical weight, because emotional and mental weight becomes physical. So you have mental and emotional personas that you use to cope with your traumas and to get through your daily traumas, which is, doing things you shouldn't be doing. That's a trauma every day, whether it's work or whatever. That's a trauma. So you're coping with the trauma of going against the Tao, so that you create that emotional insulation to cover your essence. I guess you could call it your essence. It's like a shield. That's why you're constantly recovering. You're not being one. You're constantly covering things up because of the wounds. So once you get between yin and yang, when you can breathe fully, exhale fully, and you've allowed the breath to catch you, and you fully exhale, then you reside between yin and yang, and nothing can touch you there. Infinity is nothing. So allow the nothing to touch you, because that is the true you. Allow the nothing in, the void, allow it in, so it can fully inhabit the body, and then there's no separation between in and out. The never-ending void is inward and outward. So allow it to touch you. And then another thing I just wanted to say about regret. Regret is a moot point always. Whether, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. What difference between success and failure? What difference between yes and no? That's concepts. That's desire and judgment. Again. So regret itself is a moot point. You can always find a way to be regretful. Right now, I can find a way to regret something if I really wanted to. So, again, it's insulation so that I can stay in the persona instead of letting that go and evolving. So get between the yin and the yang, the yin and the yang, so that you can experience your immortality. Because between the yin and the yang is infinity. It's the space, but like some people say, the space between thoughts or whatever. The space between that is the true identity. The netter, the in ether, neither. To be both physical and metaphysical is to be neither or netter. So Arba Vegan on Amazon. Check out that. Arba Vegan on Amazon, 2020 Tantra. You can get all 33 PDFs for $100. I got the paperback books. You can get 2020 Tantra. It comes with the Stuffed Pig audiobook and the Stuffed Pig PDF, and that's $30. And you can get each one individually for $10. And again, with the package though, if you get all 33 ebooks, then you get the iManual audiobook and the Stuffed Pig audiobook. So check it out.